Harry Maguire is back. Well, according to him, he's back. Do you guys remember when I did this video? When I was talking about Harry Maguire just being quiet. It was around a month ago. Yes, you guessed it. The last international break when Maguire loves to come out and start talking. But I am putting myself here on the platform to be shot down. Was Harry Maguire right? Did he prove me wrong? I want to get your guys' opinions on exactly what you feel about this. And was Maguire hard done to? Was I going in too hard on him? Was he talking complete crap? I'll let you guys decide. But I'm just going to talk in this video about what Maguire has done since he started talking, because I'm all one for letting players do the talking if they're going to do the walking. Now, Maguire has been doing walking. Some would say that's pretty much what he does on the pitch. He's that slow. No, stop it. I'm not getting into slagging Maguire off again. There's nothing to do with his speed, snail pace. I'm not. Stop it. I promise you. I'm only joking, Harry. He has had some good games. I'll give him that. And you know what? He's performed better in the games he's played this season than he did last season. Last season, pants. Let's be honest. Not good enough. And my last video, the one I just brought up then, was one about Maguire coming out and talking. I had done too. We've all heard about how his family have come out and defended him online, the criticism he's getting. And I did say in that video that criticism that he's getting on his personal life and everything like that is just uncalled for and not realistic, because we want to talk about football. It's all about the criticism that his performances have brought on the pitch. That's what this is all about. And Harry Maguire has definitely improved on that side of things. In fact, he said in his statement he feels vindicated for staying at Manchester United and fighting for his place. I've said he got lucky because everyone else was injured and he's the only one available to play. Well, now he's in front of Harry Maguire with Eric Ten Hag. So is this giving him the confidence to start talking again and prove that he was right and I was wrong in slagging him off? Was there a player in there all along that Harry Maguire has actually found again and has come back to when he first started and why United bought him in the first place? Well, if you look at the games that Harry Maguire has actually played for Manchester United this season, and you can see there, 9 games he started. I'm not going to talk about the substitution games. So the 9 games he started, Manchester United have won 6, they've lost 3 and conceded 12 goals in that time. With Harry Maguire, it's a win rate of 66%. Without him, it's 44%. Now, stats can be built around anyone's agenda of how they want to push it. That's my big thing with stats. I understand what he's saying, and I understand that, yes, there has been a few clean sheets, but there has also been some drubbings. I mean, within that, have we got to forget about the 4 we conceded to Copenhagen, the 3 we conceded to City and to Newcastle, all in the space of 2 weeks? Do we forget about them and just talk about the positive, that win percentage against the likes of Sheffield United, Luton, Brentford and Fulham? Do we talk about that more? And do we have to big him up more on that side of things? Because that's where you can balance stats, and that's where you can sort of work out, is someone trying to push an agenda for their own favourite player, or are they trying to make it look like this guy is actually bad? Now, the win percentages, as I've just shown there, are higher, but let's not forget, Manchester United also, in one of them games that we lost that Maguire did not start, that was Arsenal away. And if you remember rightly, the game was poised at 1-1 and Maguire came on. And then we conceded 2. So do we add that to the stat, which brings it in pretty much level then with the games he's played, the win percentage with and without? So has he got a case? That's what I want to know. Has he proved to everyone that he is a key player for Manchester United? Was I wrong in slagging Harry Maguire off? Have I been too critical of Maguire? I just feel like this now, for me, we're at a stage now where Maguire, me personally, I think Maguire is playing to his level again and his confidence has come back. He has had some solid performances, like I said, but where is his bar in terms of where Manchester United need? Do we have to lower our expectations because Harry Maguire has said that his win percentage is better with than without? Well, that's Manchester United's win percentage. Are we better without? Do we have to listen to Maguire's stats in them games that he's actually played in? Do we take them seriously? I mean, this is, for me, where it all breaks down to a point of where you actually are with that play. Do you like him or do you not like him? I personally look at Harry Maguire and I don't think he is the best defender at the football club. I don't think he should be starting games. I think he's behind a few defenders. And I did a question the other day when Luke Shaw announced that he is going to be coming back. Well, it wasn't announced, but Luke Shaw is coming back to Manchester United after the international break. Should Luke Shaw play at left centre-back? And should someone else play alongside him instead of Maguire? A lot of people said he just wanted Luke Shaw at left back, but I still have Luke Shaw ahead of Harry Maguire at centre back. Someone would say that's harsh again. And why are you bringing Luke Shaw into it? Because Luke Shaw sat Harry Maguire on the bench for the derby last season, and last season we beat City at home 2-1. And that was with Kevin De Bruyne in the team. A stronger Manchester City side last season. This season, with Maguire in the team, we got walked over and we ended up losing the game 3-0. So for me, I look at it and I go, there are better players in the team than him. Have we dropped our standards? That's the biggest thing out of all of this. Have we bigged up players to a point where we actually think they're good, but really they're not? The reality from people looking on the outside is that we are deluded and we're just accepting mediocrity. When did United standards drop? That's what I want to know. And with Maguire, I feel like, yes, he may be playing better than he was last season, but last season he was absolutely horrible. So is he average this season? And are we okay with average? That for me is the big question. I understand the criticism he gets is unfair. I understand that some performances have been better. I seen a headline in a newspaper the other day about Harry Maguire having a superb performance against Luton at home. A superb performance against Luton. Luton at home. And I've said this before, no disrespect to Luton. They came with a game plan and they played very well at Old Trafford. But if you're expecting me to be carried away by a performance by a Manchester United defender winning the game, in a game that we have got 70% possession, then no, I'm not going to take that as the return of Harry Maguire. I'm back. No, he's not. He's nowhere near the player he was when he first came to Manchester United still. He has improved, and we've got to give him credit for that, and I will. But am I at a point now where I was wrong in that previous video that I did when I slagged off Maguire and I said to Maguire to stop talking? You've seen it there. That's the video. Maguire, stop talking. You're talking absolute crap. Was I right or was I wrong? Have them performances and have them stats that Harry Maguire has now got so far this season in games started. Are they proof enough that I was wrong and Harry Maguire was right in what he was saying? I feel like I have performed in these games that I've played in, and you only have to look at the amount of games we have won when I have played. Yes, 9 games started, 6 wins. It looks good. Let's not bring up the agenda, or I could bring up the agenda of saying, look, Manchester United in them 6 wins, Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup, Luton, Sheffield United, Fulham, Brentford. Yeah, that counts for literally 90% of them games. The big games, let's see what the Champions League game, we've lost that. We lost to City, we lost to Newcastle. The big games when he has played, we have lost. And you could even bring in, like I said, the Arsenal game. We was at 1-1. Maguire comes on the pitch. We concede 2 goals. Not saying that he was at fault, but if we're going off Harry Maguire's stats and I'm back, I'm vindicated staying, then you have to count that as a loss for Harry Maguire as well. So, yeah, the games that he has started do stand out on paper, but don't be taken aback by the stats is what I say. And don't be taken aback by what actually happens in the game as well. Results are results. If we're saying that Harry Maguire's stats stand out and I'm wrong, then we have to look at Manchester United and go, well, Manchester United are great because they have won 4 of the last 5 and are the form team in the league. So Manchester United are the best form team in the league at the moment. Do you believe that, honestly? Stats are stats, and they can, like I said, cover any agenda for any person on what they want to prove. But the reality is the eye test. Are we getting carried away with what Maguire has said? Are people jumping to his protection simply because he's an England centre-back and we need him this summer? I heard someone say on the radio, I think it was Henry Winter the other day, it's good that Harry Maguire is playing well again. And let's not forget he takes penalties and we're going to need him in the Euros. Really? That's the sort of level we're now sort of trying to, that's the bar where we're trying to get to. For me, that's a no-go. I don't think that is where Manchester United should be looking. England definitely should not be looking that way. But honestly, I feel like Maguire has got a case. He has played better. But is that better, just better than the horrible that was last season? Let me know what you think. Was I wrong or was I right? Get your opinions in. I want this to be a debate. I want people to say if I was over the top or not. I want it to be people having their say on what I said. Like I said, I'm not the oracle. What I say doesn't go all the time. And I want to get your opinions on what you think I've said before. And Has Harry Maguire proved me wrong? That's what I want to know. Or is Harry Maguire just agenda driving his stats forward to make it look better than what it really is? Let me know what you think, guys. Obviously, and let me know if you like the video. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel as always. I'm loving the content. I'm loving your guys' input. Keep it coming. Love you all. I'll see you in the next one.